So we're back. We're going to talk about putting boxes together now. It's useful to have a carpenter's square, framing square for this purpose, so we can make sure we're getting the boxes built squarely. I've made up a little jig here. It's a Black & Decker Workmate, and then we put 2 pieces of 1/2-inch plywood on there, and then we just put this into place, tighten it up, and now we got a platform to build our boxes on and a reference surface here to make sure we're putting them together squarely. So here we have some box pieces, and you just fit them together. It's ideally if you assemble these pretty soon after you get them, because they can warp and crack over time. Once they're warped, it's a little bit harder to clamp them together. So we get that against this reference face over here, and then we put our top one into place. Make sure you put the handles on the outside of the box. In most cases, boxes are made that's the only way you could do it, but just double check on that. So then we put this into place here and over here, and it's really useful to have a mallet for tap things into place, and a good sturdy set of clamps to be able to clamp them into place. Now these boxes have warped a bit, so we'll just see how that works. We clamp that together tightly there, and then we clamp it together tightly on the front. And now that's held together really securely, and we tap it down into place here, and we're ready to nail. Let's just double check again. It's a little bit off, so I'll skew it over there, and now we're good and tight. We use 1/2-inch crown staples, 2 inches long, to do this job, and just drive them in like so. Flip this around to the other side and drive it in. So that's one side of the box. We then flip the box over and do the other end. Once the other end is done, we tip it onto its side and do all the finger joints along in there. Finger jointed boxes are really quite strong if they're nailed like that. If you want to make them even stronger, you can put glue on all the face grain parts of these joints here that will make them a little bit sturdier. This happens to be a box we're turning into a double nucleus collie. That's why the grooves and the holes and so on are in there. Not your normal box, but that's what we had on hand. There are some newer kinds of boxes out there with half-through dovetail joints. So you see these fit together like so, and it's just a matter of tapping them into place. And in this case, glue is probably the best way to put these boxes. So you would need to glue all those face grain surfaces, and then put the boxes together and then clamp them until that glue is held and it holds them in place. It takes about half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour for that glue to set up before you move on to your other box. A little bit slower doing it this way, and they're actually not quite as strong as the finger jointed boxes. Once the boxes are put together, it's a matter of preparing the outside surfaces so that they will last well. I like to use oil-based primer because that seals up knots well, and then 2 coats of an exterior latex paint. Choose lots of bright colors. Bees orient well to a variety of different colors, and so just go wild and make your bee yard look as colorful as your garden. Thanks for watching. See you another time.